Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Counting Jaws, the second to last shark documentary remaining. At least in this quarter, I realize once we make it into the next quarter, which is July, August, September, there will be a bunch more shark things being added for Shark Fest or Sharkapalooza or whatever they call it under the Disney and National Geographic heading, because there's another shark thing that happens with another organization. Maybe they bought them up since then. It's all just the same thing. I have no idea. But yeah, in this situation right here, this could be the second to last shark thing that I'll ever talk about. Because I plan on probably retiring this unless Disney throws a ton more content onto the site. Like, instead of me going through 90 episodes a quarter, they actually release more than 100 in that span, which is rare. I mean, they always have new content. It's like the second or third season of something, or now they've been throwing so much reality TV. I think we're getting far enough away from Disney once we are doing reality TV from other networks that I can maybe retire. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, this is about sharks, of course. Counting Jaws is from 2022. It's 44 minutes long. And yeah, it's from National Geographic. It shows a number of just researchers heading out into the waters, specifically off the California coast. They track all sorts of sharks. They know about different tribes of sharks, some that come from San Francisco, some from like near the Baja Peninsula in Southern California, and the area that sort of brings it between there, brings them into like Hawaii area. There's a whole, they know how these guys move, and gals, mainly gals, because yeah, they're also the bigger and scarier ones. The women are, yeah, the more intimidating of the sexes, and yeah. So yeah, they hey, they gotta fight off other predators and also protect their little sharklings. That's not what they call them, but I just did. Anyway, so yeah, this is your standard shark thing. I don't think it really covered a whole lot of new ground except for the specificity of the area. You get to know the team as they do these things, what their different specialties are, and it's not just like, hey, I gotta jump in the water and take pictures of sharks or track their feeding or their mating or anything else. There's people who then have to take those photographs, who take those measurements, who take those the samples they have to take. They have to get samples, who take that stuff and don't have to get in the water at all. They don't have to get in the boat sometimes. They just send that stuff over to somebody who can, they might have thrown 1,000 pictures at them, and now they have to look at, okay, which ones are the same shark from this side and this side. So hey, if you ever want a career in sharks, but you don't want to get in the water with them, well, hey, you could still do, if you know how to do math and look at pictures. It's more than that. Let's not diminish what they're doing, but it's science, it's research, and what they do as part of this is to figure out patterns in how they breed and how they move and how the environment is affecting them. Is the population dwindling, and why? Is the population booming? Why? And so that's what all the scientists are about. I realize I can't get a whole lot more detailed in this. I mean, for this kind of thing, though, if you're really into sharks and researching them and following them, yeah, this is one more that you'll get a kick out of. They kind of overdo it in the dramatic voiceover narration and the music to, like it's really building up to an intense conflict and oh my gosh, what's going to happen? So yeah, that can get a little bit tiresome, but I guess also you need to capture people's attention and make them keep watching. What is going to happen next with these gigantic sharks, almost 20 feet long? So yeah, it's if you're into sharks, honestly, there's no shortage of content shark related on Disney Plus through National Geographic and others. So definitely give it a shot if that is your thing. I know more. I've forgotten more about sharks now than I can recall after all the documentaries I've watched. through this series, which I'm not complaining, but man, there was a time I had to just sort of lock them away and say, no, no more. No more, because we're getting 2 of these a week. You gotta slow it down in the shark research. Or at least keep going with the shark research. We just don't need another documentary every few days. All right? But you're doing great work, people. You're doing great work. And hopefully you're inspiring new people to go into the sciences and seek out this shark life and shark civilizations. Boldly going where no shark researcher has gone before. Let's pick tomorrow's episode. 60. 60. What do we got? Okay. This, yes, is a documentary. And yes, well, mainly because we have so many documentaries, reality TV shows, and live concert type things that all fit into one category, because I didn't plan well enough 7 years ago when I came up with this idea. 7 years ago. Yes, it's about sharks, or one particular shark named Bruce. So yeah, this didn't count in my shark documentary thing. This is about a movie shark. This is Jaws at 50. The definitive inside story. Yeah. Jaws at 50. Yeah. So yeah, you're going to learn how much of a pain in the butt the Bruce was in shooting him. How they made decisions. Again, I've heard these kind of things before, little documentaries, little behind the scenes stuff. When I've gone to the movies, they had 40th anniversary and 50th anniversary. And it's the 50th anniversary this year. Or at least it was last year. Sorry, it was last year. 75 was when it came out. It was the first blockbuster. Yeah, we'll probably learn all about that. I'll learn about it again. But maybe you'll learn about it for the first time. And you get to see what a young, furry-bearded Steven Spielberg went up against when he ended up making the biggest blockbuster, the first blockbuster. I shouldn't say the biggest, because Star Wars did come around 2 years later and redefined the blockbuster that Spielberg founded 2 years before. So, yeah, well, blockbusters. Well, yeah, well, there's a definition for that. But anyway, Jaws at 50. The definitive inside story is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.